Imagine a world where brave dogs embark on a thrilling dungeon escape in a magical kingdom, filled with whimsical creatures and strategic challenges. Welcome to Tales of Tales. Tales of Tales is a family and fantasy board game that features map addition, push your luck, set collection, and tile placement mechanics. Designed by Denis Saidashev and illustrated by Nikita Orlov, Kristina Soozar, Uildrim, and Ekaterina Zharova. It is published by Hobby World in 2024. This game accommodates 2 to 4 players, takes around 30 minutes to play, and is suitable for ages 8 and over. Players take on the role of brave dogs, entering an annual competition in a magical kingdom. This dungeon escape competition draws the bravest of pup warriors to face off against monsters and gather trophies. Each round, players strategically place room cards to construct a maze filled with treasures and foes. The objective? Create the most profitable escape route while collecting gold coins and defeating adversaries. After 3 rounds, the player with the highest coin total emerges victorious, as they are taken into a world of adventure and glory. Rules Summary. This is not a substitute for the rulebook. Setup. 1. Each player selects a doggo player board and places it in their play area facing up. 2. Players take 7 paw tokens that correspond to their selected doggo player board, 5 main tokens on the board, and 2 additional tokens beside it. 3. Shuffle all quest cards face down and deal 2 cards to each player at random. 4. Each player selects 1 quest card from their 2 dealt cards and places it face down in their play area. These represent personal quests. 5. The remaining quest cards are placed face up on the table, forming common quests available to all players. 6. The players place the heart-shaped room card in the play area. This is the start point of the dungeon. Use the appropriate side for the number of players and place it in the center of the table to mark the dungeon's starting point. 7. Stack 3 round tokens on top of each other, which helps indicate which round it is. 8. Shuffle the remaining room cards and place them face down in the center to form a draw pile. 9. Shuffle all potion cards face down and deal 1 to each player, placing it face up next to their player board. Place remaining potion cards face up next to the room deck. The last player to pet a dog becomes the first player and receives the start player token. Types of room cards. Room cards are crucial for navigating the dungeon. They come in various types, each with unique effects and attributes. 1. Coins Room. You can place a paw token on a coin room card to collect the card at the end of the round. 2. Artifacts Room. You can place a paw token on an Artifacts Room card to collect the card at the end of the round. An artifact gives you 2 trophy attack symbols. 3. Monsters Room. Encountering a monster requires players to defeat the creatures inside. Successfully defeating a monster rewards players with bonus coins and/or trophies. But failure can lead to penalties such as not being able to exit the dungeon if a player's total defense cumulative is too low. 4. Traps Room. Traps are obstacles that players need to disarm to continue their path. They either need to sacrifice a trophy, a stray raccoon, or a potion to pass. If the player doesn't want to disarm the trap, they can place a paw token on the card and collect the trap room card at the end of the round. This card will lose you a single coin at the end of the game. 5. Potions Room. Place a paw token and immediately gain a potion card from the display. Potions aid you in your dungeon crawling. 6. Stray Raccoon. Players may hire this character to assist them in their dungeon crawling for the entire game. This character provides trophies to aid the players and/or an extra paw token for the player. The stray raccoon should be paid 1 coin at the end of the game. 7. Treasure Chest. Place a paw token and collect the Treasure Chest room card. This card gives you 4 coins at the end of the game, but you must have a key to unlock it. You can gain a key by defeating a certain monster called a mosquito. Each key at the end of the game unlocks a single treasure chest. 8. Portal. You can move between portals as if they were room cards, with a common exit. You do not need to place a paw token on portals. 9. Door. Some room cards feature a door. To pass through a door, you need a key. The key is not discarded, and you can open any number of doors in the dungeon with a single key. Trophies. Trophies are essentially extra attributes that players can add to their character, kind of like leveling up. These will either give you more various attack icons or defense. How to play. Players take turns in clockwise order, choosing one of 3 actions: explore the dungeon, escape the dungeon, or take a nap. The goal is to build an efficient path to escape while activating room card effects before opponents do. 1. Explore the dungeon. Draw the top card from the room deck, place it facing up on the table, ensuring at least one exit aligns with an existing room card. 2. Escape the dungeon. Choose a path beginning with the starter room card and ending with an exit. An exit is considered any exit that leads out of the current dungeon, and leads out of any exit onto the table that starts from the starting room card, the heart-shaped card. Players may or have to activate room cards in the order they pass through them. Players cannot pass through room cards with other players' paw tokens. Once any player escapes, this will trigger the end of the round. Players will draw a specific number of room cards from the deck depending on how many players are still in the dungeon, limiting exploration actions. Once the limited stack of room cards is exhausted, the players cannot choose to explore the dungeon. They must either escape or nap. 3. Take a nap. Gain an additional paw token and wait for the round to finish. End of round. A round concludes when all players have escaped or taken a nap. Players collect room cards with paw tokens and prepare for the next round by resetting the board. Each player collects their available paw tokens, collect all room cards, shuffle them, and prepare the room deck. The starting room card remains in the same position. Players remove one round token to indicate that a round has progressed, and play a new round. End of game. After 3 rounds, players tally their gold coins, adjusting for any penalties or bonuses from traps and quests. The victor is the player with the most coins, with ties resolved by completed quests. I was genuinely surprised by how much I enjoyed Tales of Tales. The gameplay is incredibly fun and fast-paced, making it an engaging experience from start to finish. Each character comes with their own special ability, which adds a unique twist to the game and keeps things fresh. One of the standout aspects is the collaborative dungeon construction. I loved strategizing with other players on where to place room cards. There's a satisfying depth and strategy involved in plotting routes that might block your opponents while securing a good escape plan for yourself. Missing an escape in a round can really set you back, so the pressure to navigate wisely is ever present. The variety of room cards enhances the gameplay even more. The monster cards featuring whimsical creatures like monsters, cats, and an evil doghouse were quite amusing. Even the treasure chest sported a golden bone design, and the coins were depicted as bones, which added to the charm. I found the gameplay dynamic and engaging throughout. Rounds move quickly, and once enough room cards are laid out, players start to exit without delay. This keeps the energy high and the excitement flowing. The theme of Tales of Tales is cute and humorous, perfectly capturing the essence of brave dogs participating in a magical dungeon escape competition. The artwork is delightful and adds to the overall enjoyment of the game. The iconography and text are clear and easy to read. Although I would have loved to see designated icons on the player boards for each type of trophy, attack icons, defense icons, and keys, as an added touch. As for the components, the player boards were thin and definitely could have benefited from using thicker cardboard. The cards were standard but durable and shuffled nicely. Overall, I'm pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed Tales of Tales. It feels like a roguelike game, where each playthrough brings new challenges and surprises. I would be delighted to play it again. It's an entertaining family-friendly fantasy game that appeals to both younger players and adults alike. With its fun, fast-paced gameplay and strategic elements, it's definitely a hit. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, take care. Peace.